Morning, Captain. Did you enjoy your ride? What in the world are you looking for?
I lost my horse.
Oh.
Yes, he slipped right out from between me. I can't understand it. I had my feet in the stirrups, too. I don't know how he got away. I didn't care about that, but I lost the bit you loaned me.
Never mind. I'll get you another bit.
Well, that'll be 2 bits I owe you then.
Captain, I hope you weren't distressed by last night's unfortunate occurrence.
You mean that dinner you saved?
No, the painting that was stolen.
Was there a painting stolen? I haven't seen a paper in 3 weeks. Jamison, as my secretary, why didn't you inform me there was a painting stolen? What do you think I engaged you for?
Well, Captain, I didn't know it.
Well, you should have asked me. I didn't know it.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You're a contemptible cur. I repeat, sir, you're a contemptible cur. Oh, if I were a man, you'd resent that. Please keep quiet, will you? I can get along without you, you know. I got along without your father, didn't I? Yes, and your grandfather. Yes, and your uncle. Yes, and your uncle. Yes, and my uncle.
Captain!
I didn't come here to be exonerated.
I beg pardon, Mrs. Rittenhouse.
Oh, you do, eh? Well, I'd like to see you crawl out of a rumble seat.
The police are here, madam.
Oh, the police. Have them come in.
Oh, so that's your game, is it? Well, you can't shut me up.
Captain.
No, you can talk to my attorneys. Jamison?
Yes, sir.
Take a letter to my lawyers. I'll show you a thing or 2. Or 3. Show you a thing or 3.
Oh, Captain.
Sending for the police. Take a letter to my lawyers. Sending for the police, eh? I say take a letter to my lawyers.
Well, I am taking it.
Read me what you have so far. Honorable Charles H. Hungadunga. Care of Hungadunga, 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 and McCormick. Semicolon.
How do you spell semicolon?
All right, make it a comma. Dear Elsie. No, never mind, Elsie.
Do you want me to scratch Elsie?
Well, if you enjoy that sort of thing, it's quite all right with me. However, I'm not interested in your private affairs, Jamison. Begin this way. Let's start all over again. Honorable Charles H. Hungadunga, McCormick. Gentlemen, question mark.
Do you want that in the letter?
No, put that in an envelope. Now then. In re yours of the 5th inst, yours to hand and beg to rep, brackets, that we have gone over the ground carefully and we seem to believe, i.e., to wit, e.g., in lieu, that despite all our precautionary measures which have been involved, we seem to believe that it is hardly necessary for us to proceed unless we receive an ipso facto that is not negligible at this moment, quotes, unquotes, and quotes. Hoping this finds you, I beg to remain...
Hoping this finds him where?
Well, let him worry about that. Don't be so inquisitive, Jamison. Sneak. I say, hoping this finds you, I beg to remain, as of June 9th, cordially yours regards. That's all, Jamison. I'll show you where I get off, sending for the police. Now, read me the letter, Jamison.
Honorable Charles H. Hungadunga.
Hungadunga.
Hung. Hungadunga.
That's it, Hungadunga.
In care of Hungadunga, 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 and McCormick.
You've left out a Hungadunga. You left out the main one, too. Thought you could slip one over on me, didn't you, eh? All right, leave it out and put in a windshield wiper instead. I tell you what you do, Jamison. I tell you what. Make it 3 windshield wipers and 1 Hungadunga. They won't all be there when the letter arrives anyhow.
Hungadunga, 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 and McCormick.
And McCormick.
Dear Elsie, scratch.
That will do, Jamison. That won't go through the mails the way you've got it. The way you've got the letter, you've got McCormick scratching Elsie. Now, you better turn that around and have Elsie scratch McCormick. And you better turn McCormick around, too, Jamison, and see what you can do for me.
Gentlemen, question mark.
Gentlemen, question mark. Put it on the penultimate, not on the diphthonic. You want to brush up on your Greek, Jamison? Well, get a Greek and brush up on him.
In re yours of the 5th inst.
I see.
Now, you said a lot of things here that I didn't think were important, so I just omitted them.
Well, oh, Captain! Good gracious! Oh, my.
So, you've just omitted them, eh? You've just omitted the body of the letter, that's all. You've just left out the body of the letter, that's all. Yours not the reason why, Jamison. You've left out the body of the letter. All right, send it that way and tell them the body will follow.
Do you want the body in brackets?
No, it'll never get there in brackets. Put it in a box. Put it in a box and mark it Fragilli.
Mark it what?
Mark it Fragilli. F-R-A-G. Look it up, Jamison. It's in the dictionary. Look under fragile. Look under the table if you don't find it there.
Quotes on quotes and quotes.
That's 3 quotes?
Yes, sir.
Add another quote and make it a gallon. How much is it a gallon, Jamison?
Regard.
Regard. That's a fine letter, Jamison. That's an epic. That's dandy. Now, I want you to make 2 carbon copies of that letter and throw the original away. And when you get through with that, throw the carbon copies away. Just send a stamp, airmail, that's all. You may go, Jamison. I may go, too.
Mrs. Rittenhouse?
Yes?
I'm Inspector Hennessy from headquarters.
How do you do, Inspector?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Captain Scotland of Spaulding Yard. No, I'm Captain Spaulding of Scotland Yard. Please don't make the same mistake again.
I'm glad to know you, Captain.
Well, I should think you would be. Now then, Inspector, I think between the 2 of us, we can solve the mystery of the stolen painting, especially if you go home.
Inspector, please don't be too hasty about making an arrest. I don't want my guests embarrassed.
Don't worry. We won't arrest anybody.
He's lucky if he can stay out of jail himself.
Mr. Jamison, would you mind taking the inspector and his men to the library and showing them the scene of the crime?
Certainly, Mrs. Rittenhouse. Right this way, Inspector.
Come on, boys.
And Jamison, count the spoons.
Captain, I didn't know you'd been a detective, too.
There's a whole lot of things you don't know.
I suppose that's so.
You know darn well it's so. Where were you on the night of June 5th, 1774?
I'm afraid I don't know.
You bet you don't know. Where was I?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, and if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Take a number from 1 to 10.
All right.
All right. What's the number?
7.
That's right. 7 is right. I could have done it with 1 hand if I wanted to. This is no mystery. I could solve this in 5 minutes if I wanted to worry.
Captain, I don't want you to worry. I don't want anything to interfere with your weekend.
Nothing ever interferes with my weekend, and I'll thank you not to get personal, Miss Rittenhouse.
Oh, Captain.
Where's my secretary,
Captain, I
Jamison?
assure you, I didn't mean to offend you.
Where's my
Oh,
secretary?
please, Captain, you
Jamison.
misunderstood me.
A more dastardly crack I've never heard.
Oh, Captain, please.
I wish I was back in the jungle where men are monkeys.
Captain, I'm so
Jamison.
sorry.
Jamison, no.
Oh, Captain.
No.
Oh, dear.